Instead of just going down there and beating his ass, let's discuss rather if I'm a bad kid or not, because I need some other ways to calm down when someone is saying that I'm a bad kid. What is another strategy? Because I won't ever put my hands on my father unless if he continuously calls me a bad kid. So I won't ever put my hands on my father. But he needs to stop with that. Because nobody at my school believes I'm a bad kid. Because I'm not a bad kid. Maybe I might have need to be disciplined a few times, but I'm not a bad kid. I still got some good in me. I still got some nice stuff. But if you say I'm a bad kid one more time, then what is the kid gonna do? The kid is gonna get mad and kill their mama, and they're gonna get mad and kill their daddy. So what does that have to do with being disciplined? I'm not a bad kid, but far than much I may need to be disciplined. So I will never put my hands on my father, but if he's not gonna talk to me right and stop saying I'm a bad kid, then he may need some support. I'm giving some explanation about why I'm not a bad kid. It says don't call him that. Don't call him bad, because he's not bad. If he ever considered me a bad kid, that wouldn't work. Guess what it does? It leads to more problems. It leads to me being even more angry. It leads to more threats. When he calls me a bad kid, it leads to more problems. It leads to more threats. Why would he say I am a bad kid? I'm not a bad kid. Why would he say I am a bad kid? Because I'm not a bad kid. I'm not a bad kid just because I do bad stuff. Just because I do bad things. Because I don't want to be upset. So I need to calm down, because he's gonna end up getting his ass whooped for real. I'm not playing with him calling me a bad kid, because I'm not a demon. I'm not a demonic spirit. I'm none of those at all. I'm none of those of the above. So I'm gonna come up with a positive way to reinforce myself, to discipline myself, and calm myself down. Come up with a positive way to discipline our adultress, and to discipline. I'm gonna come up with a positive way that I can discipline myself from my dad. Discipline my dad. Okay. Now, the reason why I just forgot about using corporal punishment, because I don't want him to hurt me. I don't want him to put his hands on me. The reason why I'm trying not to use corporal punishment, because I don't want him giving me harsh problems by the study that I don't want corporal punishment. I need to find a positive reinforcement and find a positive, effective way to calm myself down, so I don't have to go down there and hurt him. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna practice a calming strategy, whatever that is that could probably calm me down. Is maybe drinking water would work. Whenever my dad says I'm a bad person, I get really angry, and I start breaking stuff. And I start going down there, and I start getting mad at him. Now, for me to even think, if that man says that I'm bad one more time, I am going to kill my mom, and I'm gonna put a bad bruise on my stepmom. So what does that have to apply to just beating his behind? I'm not going to do that because I'm not even trying to get myself in more trouble. Well, how can I get this done? I have no other way of getting this done. I have no other way of calming myself down. He's calling me a bad kid. I can't control it. So what do I have to do? Should I just go drink some water or take a deep breath? Because I can't just go down there and hurt him. I have to stay up here. Well, I have to stay up here where I can stay out of trouble. Why is he saying that I am a bad person? Why is he saying that I'm bad? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I have came up with a positive way to calm myself down. Just don't talk to him. Don't put your hands on him, or else he's like... I try not to talk to my dad. I try not to put my hands on my dad because he's going to end up hurting me. He's going to end up hurting me, and I'm not going to like it. But I try not to put my hands on my dad because I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to put my hands on that. I don't want to have to put my hands on that man. But while I'm right away trying to what I'm going to do to calm myself down is I'm going to have a drink of water. And then, once I drink the water, I'll feel all better. But we're gonna have to undo this because we're not bad people. Demons don't exist. I mean, some levels they do, but why would I ever get called a bad person? It's hurting me. When he calls me a bad person, I don't even feel any good. I get more angry. And you know what I do since he calls me a bad person? I say, hey, look here. You better stop talking to me like that because I'm not a bad person. I will punch you in your freaking face and I will smack your face so black and blue you will not even get to talk at all. So we're going to figure out this problem because I don't know why he keeps calling me a bad Henry. I am not a bad Henry. So yeah, that's the end. I'm not a bad Henry. I can keep being good. I'm not a bad Henry. I swear he called me that shit 5 times. And I'm still not a bad Henry. And I swear he called me that. But I'm still looking up many reinforcements that I can have that'll keep me out of trouble. How many times have he called me that name? Like saying I'm bad. Just because I'm bad, it don't make me the fucking devil. I'm a good person that makes unsafe choices and needs discipline.